What's good, ladies and gents? Welcome back to MKO Boxing, aka MKO Pugilism, where we talk all things boxing. Like and subscribe on YouTube, follow on TikTok, all the good stuff. So let's get into this one. It's fight week now for the brilliant card that's going to be in Saudi Arabia, headlined by Beterbiev Bivol. You've got Chief Support as Daniel Dubois versus Joseph Parker. And the fight I'm going to talk to you about now is another banger, another brilliant fight on the card, which is, Zhilei Zhang versus Agit Kabayel. And for me, this is another fight where on any other card, this is main event stuff. And I think this is going to be a very good fight, very intriguing fight, because you've got Zhilei Zhang, who's just like, he's just like the unmovable object. Very good boxing skills as a southpaw, good counter punching skills, very good power, big, strong, powerful guy. And he's very precise, he's very accurate with his punches, very skilled and calm in the ring. I think the only question mark over Zhilei Zhang, the only thing where we can say is a negative, one of the only things, is his stamina. He doesn't really have good stamina. He's the type of guy that after about round 5, 6, he begins to tire and he struggles to land, and he's not that effective in those later rounds. But in within that first half of the fight, first 6 rounds, Zhilei Zhang's effective. He can hurt you, he can get to you, and he can take you out, bang bang bang, as he likes to say. And you got Agit Kabayel, who I would say has gone through kind of a resurgence since he beat the Russian giant Madrimov, and back in the days and in the early Riyadh season, I think that's his name. I think I've got his name wrong there. Forgive me, but yeah, he's been in there. He's beaten him. He beat Frank Martin, another slick Cuban southpaw, and he's come a long way, because I remember seeing him when he fought Derek Chisora. He looked quite safety first. He didn't really let his hands go. He was just sort of safely outboxing Derek Chisora, staying out of the way. But in his later fights, in his most recent fights, he's now on fire. He's now throwing hands. He's letting his hands go. He's now on the front foot. He's now being quite explosive, and he's really letting it all hang out, as they say. So he's become a lot more exciting and a lot more interesting to watch. So this fight, Zhang versus Kabayel, is going to be very, very intriguing. For me, my verdict of it is that, as far as my thinking is now, I'm picking Ajit Kabayel to win this one. And my reasoning is that I think Zhilei Zhang is exceptionally good, is very good, but I think what my thing is, I think what he's going to struggle with is the moving target of Ajit Kabayel, because as we saw with Joseph Parker, he struggles with movement. He was good with guys like Joe Joyce and Hergovich and guys like that, guys that don't move around. But I think when you're that big and huge and everything, and you got a guy that's buzzing around, because Caballero, he's a busy fighter. He's got good sort of lateral movement and good footwork and stuff. So for me, I just think Zhilei Zhang, he's got a chance of sort of catching Caballero. If he can catch him with one of them big left hands as Caballel's on the attack, then yeah, we could say that's where his chance is going to be, to catch Caballel with some sort of counter as Caballel tries to advance. But I just think Caballel is going to pepper him, is going to be able to do in and out boxing all night long, and I think he's going to be able to light Zhang up with combinations. And for me, I just think Caballel's just going to be a bit kind of too fast and too fresh for Zhilei Zhang. I think Zhilei Zhang, as I said, he's got a very good chance of winning if he can get to Kabayel early in the fight, if he can get to him, if he can hurt him early, if he can sort of cut the ring off and give Kabayel nowhere to go, then very good chance that he wins. He probably does win if he can trap Kabayel and use very good footwork and stuff. But I just think with Kabayel's movement and the fact he can just get in, get out, get in, get out, I think he tires Zhang out and beats him on points. I just think he'll be far too busy for Zhilei Zhang, and just too fresh and too fit really, because Zhang will probably gas by, if it goes to 6 rounds, and when Zhang gasses, then Kabayel takes over and goes for it. And I don't think he'll stop the big man, but I think he'll just outwork him and take a points decision. That's my thoughts on it. That's the way I see it going. That unless Kabayel gets caught with something big early in the fight, unless that happens, I think Kabayel takes this one on points, because too fast, too fresh, for Zhilei Zhang, who although he's very good, he doesn't have the best stamina. And remember, Zhilei Zhang he's about 41, 42 now, so the guy's getting on. So yeah, that's my thoughts, that's my opinion on it. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and until next time, it's MKO Boxing, over and out. Salute.